Hello, guys. My name is Sachit, and I hope that the day has been kind to you and you've been kind to your friends and family and the people around you. This would be my second video, and I would like to take a step back here and discuss something that I discussed in the first video, wherein I sort of explained what health and fitness means to me, right? So, health was the state of being where, on a larger picture, everybody would want to wish to achieve and would want to achieve. And it's a state of being where you are disease free mentally and physically, right? And there's an incident that happened that shook us as a country and shook us as an industry. And yes, unfortunately, I am talking about the demise of a great actor, Sushant Singh Rajput, which happened yesterday on the 14th of June. And it left us in a really shocking state of mind, in a very melancholy state of mind, sad state of mind. And what I realized was somehow we felt really personal to it. A lot of people felt really personal towards the entire incident, and it was not because many of us knew him personally, right? And yes, we all loved him as an actor, we all loved him for the content he created. But the whole concept or the whole reason of us, feeling so personal about it is, friends, I think that it is become so common in our day-to-day lifestyle and our day-to-day culture that we could relate to that man for a simple reason that we all, at some level, right, at some magnitude, at some degree of magnitude, have unfortunately felt that feeling of loneliness, have felt that feeling of akelapan, have felt that time where we feel that we are struggling with whatever it is we are struggling with, all alone with our fears and with our insecurities, and we have nobody around. And that is what was personal with this incident and to us. And what I would like to mention out here, that like many of us, even my phone was vibrating with a lot of social media notifications, news notifications, WhatsApp notifications, and whatnot, right? So many people came out there and wrote posts about mental health, wrote posts about how important it is to reach out, how important it is to find if there is something missing from your friends, family, when it comes to behavior or you know their thinking, etc., and so on and so forth. Now, what I wish to convey through this video is, I truly believe that, I am hoping and crossing my fingers that we don't need another sad and unfortunate demise. We don't need any other personality, whether it comes from our circle or whether it comes from a famous, prominent personality, to end their lives in such a way to let the remaining of us know that mental health is important. Friends, mental health was always important. It was important yesterday, it is important today, and it will always be important tomorrow. So, why do we need such drastic incidents to happen and suddenly all of us have to awake, right? And what I also realized in the past couple of days is the people that are posting so greatly about, you know, trying to stay in touch with your friends, trying to stay in touch with your family, trying to stay in touch with your colleagues. It is not just about today. It is not just about the quarantine time or the lockdown time. It is not just about 2020, but one would have to imbibe all of this, their culture, in their lifestyle, in their entire day-to-day life, where we actually, when we go and ask our friend or a colleague, how's your day been, it should feel like that we mean it. We mean it to actually wait and listen to what he or she has to say. Until then, unfortunately, no change is going to come if we don't imbibe this in our lifestyle and our culture. We have to stay in touch and be there for our friends and family tomorrow, a week down the line, a month down the line, a year, a decade. It always has to be one of the priority things in our day-to-day life. And I would like to take some time out and probably quote one of the prominent quotes from one of my favorite personalities by Jim Carrey. He says that depression is legitimate, but if we as individuals are not trying to eat nutritious food, trying to exercise, trying to get up and get some sunlight, surround ourselves with good content and good people, we are not giving a good fighting chance to ourselves. Because the feeling of loneliness, the feeling of akelapan, And I am consciously not saying depression here because it's a clinical terminology that I wouldn't like to use until unless you're diagnosed with it. But the feeling of loneliness and the feeling of akirapan is felt by so many of us. And when I mentioned trying and tried to so many times in that particular quote, is because none of us are saying or mentioning that you do all of these things, all at once, or you do all of these things in a single go. So we have to look into ourselves, and it is not just the symptoms that we need to focus on, it is not just the symptoms that we need to solve, but it is the cause that we have to look at. Now I understand that it is a really tough time for a lot of us, and I am an advocate when I say that it is not a productivity concern, but it is my humble request to all of you that when you come out of this time, make that tiny effort, make that tiny change in your lifestyle towards a healthy state of being. People who have never worked out in their life, give 30 minutes to yourself, start working out and exercising, and come out like that person who prioritizes half an hour, 1 hour to exercise in a day. People who have not stayed in touch with their friends and family so often, come out of this phase and start being in touch at least once a week, once in 10 days. People who have not really looked for forward to sleeping right, sleeping on time, sleeping 7 to 8 hours a day. Come out of this time and tell yourself that yes, I am going to prioritize my sleep from now on. So this would be my request, and if we continue to do this, there is not going to be a single community or a single profession or a single individual that will have to face the pressure of so many things. If we do our part, जरा सरा सा थोड़ा थोड़ा हम अपने हिस्से का काम करेंगे, तो इतना प्रेशर कोई एक कम्युनिटी, कोई एक प्रोफेशन पे नहीं बैठेगा, नहीं बनेगा. When I say this, I mean that have that 5 to 6 people in your circle that you will be there for no matter what. Let those 5 and 6 have another 5 and 6 for them. They will be there, and this creates a chain. And when this creates a chain, no individual will have to feel like this is a problem in the culture or in the society and I have to solve it, or no community will have to feel that way, no profession will have to feel that way. So अगर हम अपने से start करें, when we start from ourselves, तो कहते हैं ना airplanes में that help yourselves first before you help your co-passengers. Wear the oxygen masks yourselves first and then help the counterpart. So come out stronger from this phase of life, where corona phase of life 2020, with that one or two little extra efforts in the lifestyle that you would want to make. Help other people, be there for other people. And when the next time we ask somebody how they are feeling or how the day is going for them, we should be there and we should mean it and we should wait for them. We should be willing to listen to them, to what they have to say. That's all it takes. Those 5, 6 people. And little extra effort in your lifestyle. And it's not just about today. Be there for your friends and family from here on. And take some time out for yourself.